Hello and welcome to the first screencast for the blacktechreport.com. I'm going to show a screencast tonight where I just show you how to download Thunderbird. It's an email client that takes the place of Outlook Express, which most people with Microsoft products use, or they use Outlook as their mail client, which is better than Outlook Express. But for those people who may be looking to, maybe they have another computer, or maybe they're looking to use an email client and they don't want to pay for a license, Thunderbird is the better solution than to use Outlook Express. So I'm going to show tonight three things. I'm going to show the download of the product, I'm going to show the installation of the product, and then I'm going to show some of the configuration and things that you can do with the Thunderbird product. So first things first, we've got to download the product from Mozilla. And what I normally do is go directly to a web browser, type in mozilla.org, and then once I'm on the website, there's the icon here for Thunderbird. That's what it looks like. And so you click on that, and it takes you to the Firefox page because they were tied together, but down here is Thunderbird. So click on Thunderbird, and then here's the download link. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start the process for the download, and I think I'll probably finish it before and may not have to stop the screencast. So yeah, my connection's pretty good. So while that's downloading, what I'm going to do is go ahead and close out of this, and we'll just watch that finish downloading here, and then we'll start the installation of the product. Most of the time I don't surf with, just a little tip here, I don't surf with Internet Explorer. Normally when I'm going to new websites I use Mozilla or Foxfire, or Firefox, excuse me. That's what I use. So that's just my own preference. So now that I have that downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and choose to install Thunderbird. So I'm just going to double click the product, or the icon, and normally I just go straight through these and answer run. Obviously I want to run the program. So as we start, you have Outlook Express currently on your PC and currently configured for your email, but you can leave it that way. Just don't open Outlook Express anymore, or you can go into Outlook Express and totally kill the installation you had there, and then migrate everything over to Mozilla. So we're going to answer next here. The agreement that the lawyers want you to answer and look at, there we go, we'll look through it. It means nothing, but you got to accept it if you want to use it. Now we could go to custom, but then you might get a lot of different prompts for different things and different questions that you may not know the answer to. Standard may take you straight through that. So we'll go ahead and hit standard. So now that that's done, now it wants to go ahead and launch the Mozilla Thunderbird now. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the product here. And this is going to be my mail program over on my screencast side. And so what I've done here is I've set up a different profile. This is not my normal profile, so I use this for doing the screencast and things like that. So here it asks the question first off. It says import options, account settings, address books, and other data from, and it will normally prompt you with one or two things here. Don't import anything. It says that because on this profile I had no kind of mail program installed, no kind of settings. But normally if you already have Outlook Express in there, it'll say, do you want me to go ahead and import all that information? So it's kind of a good thing to read these prompts instead of just automatically hitting next. But since I don't have any, I'm just going to go ahead and hit next and get right into the program. Now here it goes through the process of wanting to help you to sign up. So in order to receive your messages, you can go with setting up the email account now. You can set up the RSS news and blogs, or Gmail, or your newsgroup accounts. So I'm going to go ahead and say set up email. I'm going to put in my name. Hit the Black Tech Report. Incoming server is going to be mail. blacktechreport.com. Uncheck this checkbox to store mail for this account in its own directory. So for that, you just leave that the way it is. You don't have to check that. You don't have to do anything to it. Excuse me. Just leave it checked. SMTP. Now, if you're new to the web, this information that I'm putting in is how the system knows that this is where the mail is coming in and this is where the mail is going to go out. So in order to get mail to go out, I have to SMTP in order to get out. Now, these configurations are set by normally your mail server administrator. So whoever you host with or whatever your company is, they can give you that kind of information. Now, for me, because I want to leave my messages on the server, I'm going to choose IMAP. And IMAP is just a way of leaving your messages on the server so that they're not downloaded to your computer exclusively. So in other words, when I'm out and about and I'm not home or I don't have my laptop with me, I can still log on to my hosting account and I can get into my mail and still see all of my mail from previous days. If I choose POP, I can still set it for that, but normally it will go ahead and start downloading straight into my mail, and then I lose all that mail that I have out there. It'll always be stuck here on this PC. So I'm just going to choose IMAP and hit next. And here's my incoming username. And normally I go ahead and put in my full email address. So and hit next. Then the account name, normally this is going to be what you want to call your account. This is what it's saying. Enter the name by which you would like to refer to this account. So I'm just going to call this one the BTR, which is the Black Tech Report. And so it's got all the information in there, and I finish out. Now the first thing it wants to do is ask me what's my password, because right now it has sent out information across the internet and it wants to know what my password is. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in and hit OK. And now I go ahead and first it gives me the normal thing that you get from any kind of a new mail client. You'll get this this welcome to Thunderbird or welcome to whatever the program is. And then here I'm going to go ahead and show you a little more in just a moment in reference to the settings and things like that.